Which is the better investment, real estate or crypto? All right, now let's first talk about real estate versus crypto. And I want to just kind of define the purpose of this video. I am not an expert on cryptocurrency, on Bitcoin, Ethereum. All the stuff out there is not my area of expertise. But I will say this, cryptocurrencies, digital currencies, they are here to stay. It has completely changed the way currency can be done. And there is no question it is here to stay. And is it a good investment? That is a question for this conversation. Is real estate a better investment? That is a conversation that we're going to have in this video. Now, cryptocurrency, definitely here to stay. So is real estate. Now, my expertise, my experience is more in the real estate space. So I look at this from the perspective of real estate is the reigning king of how do you create sustainable wealth versus cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency is going to have to come in and prove to me that it is a better deal. Now, I'm going to talk about why I see real estate as being superior to cryptocurrencies, and in some ways cryptos may have some advantages over real estate. And at the end, I'm going to talk about exactly why is cryptocurrencies deceiving so many people. What is the great deception of believing that cryptocurrency is a way to get rich? Now, first of all, let's just talk about real estate as an investment versus cryptocurrency. I believe, number one, that real estate is a more stable and predictable investment over time. For a very simple reason. It has a history that cryptocurrency does not have. Cryptocurrency, in terms of investment, is still in its infancy. It's still brand new. It's been around for years, but it's still, compared to real estate, compared to even traditional stock market, company stocks, is still a very, very new product. And because of that, there's a lot of volatility. There's a lot of uncertainty. I mean, you're looking at over the last year, cryptocurrency has gone from like in the mid-teens to the mid or up nearly 70,000 for a cryptocurrency. And in just a day, it can fluctuate 10%, and that's not even that big of a deal. So the volatility of it is just kind of mind-numbing for somebody who is used to something like real estate, where when you have a collapse, and if real estate prices drop over a year by 10%, that's dramatic, or increases over by 10% in a year, that's considered dramatic compared to increases of 10% in a day. Now, there's something other that real estate will allow you to do. Real estate will easily allow you to leverage other people's money. Now, again, with cryptocurrency, I'm not saying you can't ever do any of this stuff, but I'm just talking in terms of a way of practice. With real estate, you're able to leverage other people's money. You're able to get financing on it. So I can leverage and buy a $1 million investment property with maybe only $200,000 to $250,000 of my own money, and the rest of it is bank money. I'm able to get the investment leveraged, and I can control the entire asset without having to put up all of my own money. Real estate also allows for massive tax advantages. Through depreciation in real estate investment property, you're able to take your income that you're creating off of cash flow real estate, and a lot of that can be tax-free. Now, I'm not your accountant. I'm not an accountant, so make sure you check with your financial advisor, your accountant, when it comes to actual details of this. But this is something that real estate, one of the great benefits of real estate is the tax advantages of what you're able to do to leverage the advantages of the IRS tax code to create wealth without the government taking all of it. Number four, with real estate, you actually have a level of control over your investment. Now, this is true when you're an active investor and you invest in a piece of property, whether it's a single-family home rental or Airbnbs or multifamily or commercial or whatever it is, you actually have control over the investment. You own it. You can choose to improve it or not improve it. You can choose what the rents are going to be. You can control occupancy. You can change how you rent it. If it's in residential property, you can rent it on a long-term rental. You can do it on a short-term vacation rental or a corporate rental, or maybe turn it into a vacation rental or an Airbnb. You have control over how much you're going to upgrade it. So there's so many different things that you have control over with real estate that with cryptocurrency, when you just buy crypto, you have zero control over the value of that. You're just basically at the mercy of the market. Just like when you put your money into somebody else's company, i.e. the stock market, you have no control. And you are completely at the mercy of the market. Now in real estate, you are at the market does impact the value of your investment, but it does not have total control over it. You have some control. Now, one of the advantages that cryptocurrencies may give you a lot of times that real estate investing does not is cryptocurrency in a lot of cases is going to be more liquid. I want to sell, I can sell today. With real estate, not quite so fast, which because of the stability of real estate kind of modulates that disadvantage real estate, and that is it is not highly liquid. But here's the thing. Here's the great deception. The great deception that a lot of people have bought into, and this is not like that cryptocurrency is the deceiver or even that people who buy and sell cryptocurrencies are deceptive, but it's just the way we look at something that comes along and takes the world by storm. And that is that people that bought in a few years ago and now all of a sudden they have, we're not talking about measuring their return on investment in percentages. We're talking about in exponential multiples of real estate return on investment, like thousands of percent return on investment. Here's the great deception, is that it is the new way to get rich. I believe the biggest tragedy of somebody who invested in cryptocurrency in the last few years and got their first really big home run, financial home run by buying cryptocurrency in the last few years is the fact that they will never, ever, ever be able to duplicate it again. And some of those people that bought in at the right time and then they saw it go to the moon and all of a sudden they went from having $1,000 and now they're millionaires and they're like, yes! And they will spend the rest of their lives trying to find the next home run that will duplicate that. The biggest thing about real estate is that it has created home run after home run after home run. Now granted, probably never like you're gonna see with cryptocurrency, but the thing about real estate is that it is duplicatable. You can create wealth here, and in this market you can do it in the next market, you can do it in the next market, you can do it in this location, you can do it in that location, is that it has proven over time that it is a solid, consistent way to create wealth. And when you know how to do it, you can leverage wealth and create it quickly. Now, final thing I will say is if you're watching this and you're a real estate agent, biggest thing is real estate allows you to actually create income and earn and generate income, whereas with crypto, you've got to go in with some to be able to make some. And so wherever you are, you can start absolutely from scratch. Now, the biggest purpose of this was I'm just thinking through, a lot of people have gotten all excited about cryptocurrencies and like, how do we get into it and all this kind of stuff. And I look at it and I'm like, is this the way to go compared to the power and the proven track record of real estate as a way to get rich? So here's what I want to hear from you. I want to hear in the comments, what is your take on this? What is your experience in this? What are you seeing? What are you hearing about real estate versus cryptocurrency? I'd love to hear your comments, your thoughts, your rebuttals, whatever it is. Make sure you put it in the comments. If this video has been helpful for you or intriguing to you, make sure you give it a thumbs up. But whatever it is, understand that the opportunities to create wealth and have the lifestyle of your dreams is ultimately up to you. Don't depend on some technology or some asset to be the magic. You, my friend, are the magic.